Hey guys, welcome to another video. I'm gonna be placing valve cover gaskets and painting my valve covers. If you've seen in the last video, the gaskets were so bad it's leaking very much, and I know this motor isn't like the nicest looking thing, but it's kind of weird because this side is the driver's side is a lot more gunky than the passenger side. Everything's straight and working like it should. I got the, I'll show you. I got the valve covers in the bathtub. I'm gonna take Dawn dish soap and everything, wipe this all down, get it clean and prepped for paint, sand it down, all sorts of stuff like that. It smells so bad in here. I didn't realize how bad that oil leak was. Got soaking in Dawn dish soap. Hopefully we can get this cleaned up. After a lot of scrubbing, I still got more to go, but it's cleaning up, getting all that gunk and stuff on, revealing the ugly rust. After I get it all cleaned up, I'm gonna take some sandpaper and just sand along, give my new paint something to stick to, and yeah, we're just chugging right along. So I got it out here in the sun and soaking in that Dawn dish soap. Hopefully get the last bit of that gluggy, icky stuff off there. Still got a little bit on here. Oh, it's coming off. Just a little bit right there. That little black sludge stuff. It's just old oil, but looking pretty good. I'm gonna let it sit here and let that dish soap eat out a little bit, and then start sanding on it, and then I'll come back when I start painting. All right, I got it sanded down, ready for the first coat. Going with this Dupli color, ionized high temperature, blue iodinized, because it's already been, I was just gonna do this color, kind of the same color as my front grille and color match it, but I wanted to add a little bit of color to it because it really doesn't have that much color. So I'm gonna get to laying some paint. Oh, that looks good. That is a pretty blue. So after laying down my first coat, I've realized that I probably should have got a primer color first. I didn't realize how thin this stuff's gonna be. It really looks bad. So I'm gonna probably head to the store and get a can of primer so I can prime it all white or whatever color I get, just the cheap stuff, and then just come back over it with this good stuff. That was my mistake. I didn't really realize that, but you know, mistakes is how you learn. So I used very little bit, no big deal. All right, so I just went to town, not town, but I went to this little store and got some cheap spray paint, ultra coverage, cheapest stuff I could find. Hopefully it'll work. Ah, shoot. This isn't working either. This is like a coverage. It's making the blue like shine better, but it's really not. Sometimes I wonder. Alright, so I just bought this gray paint plus primer, so hopefully this will get me fixed up. It says it also prevents rust and all that sorts of good stuff. I'm ready to get home, start laying a layer on this thing, and get it ready. Alright, back home, let's see what this does. Oh, look at that. That's covering up all of that, all the mistakes. Oh my goodness, third time's the charm, guys. Although that paint is a little wet still, but look at that. That's gonna look so much nicer once I get it all painted up. Third time's the charm. Thank you, Jesus. First layer of primer on there, or first coat, I guess. Looks pretty good. It's still, I guess I probably should have really stripped that all down, but it's not perfect, but nothing I do is perfect. I just wanted to make it look decent for what I got. I want to color match the air filter lid with the blue. Probably not the popular choice, but you can't even really tell. It just kind of adds that blue tint to it because it's chrome, you know. Like it's just going to be that very light blue, so it's going to have a blue tint to it. I think it'll turn out pretty good. I added the color match the air filter lid, and since it's chrome, I just put a blue tint on it. It looks really good. I think it's gonna look really good with the matching. I'm really excited for putting the third coat on. Chile's just hanging out there. He's a little hot. We're getting ready to go inside. It's really hot. Hot day out here today. But it's looking pretty good. Still a little, if you look up close, it's kind of bad. It's got orange peel on it. But I think that once I put the blue back on here, put a couple coats of that blue, it'll clean it right up. Make it look really really good for how much money it was. And then I painted the the edges of this blue. Oh, he woke up. I'll try to pet him. I guess he's scared of spray paint. I would be too. Anyways, gonna let this dry. Probably put one more coat on and then start. All right, I got it all primered up. I think it's just ready to just get into it. Oh, that looks good. I think it's gonna look really good. Put 2 or 3 coats of this stuff on there, and I got some gloss to really shine it up. I think this is gonna end up being a very nice looking valve cover set, even after it took me, you know, 2 hours to get to this point. But I'm gonna put this first coat on both of them, and I'll look at it and see what it looks like. It's still got some of that orange peel on there, but I think that, you know, sometimes you do stuff and you're like, well, this is gonna look bad. But I think this is gonna end up looking nice. It's not gonna look showroom factory, and obviously that truck's not showroom. It's got rust holes everywhere and all that sort of stuff. It's gonna look pretty good. If it's gonna, you know, I don't know what I'm saying. I think the paint fumes are getting to me, but I think this is gonna end up looking as nice as I can get it to look with the original valve covers. All right, I think that's it. It looks nice. I really like how it turned out. I wasn't expecting it to turn out like that. You know, like I said, it's not 100% perfect, but it's really nice. I think it's a whole lot better than what it looked like before. No rust spots, a little bit of orange peel. I don't know how well it shows up on camera because I can't really see anything. Just gonna wait for this to dry. Almost out of paint. Maybe just do a little finishing touches on where it needs. I think this turned out really good for a little project. I can't wait to see what it looks like when everything's put on there. I got no gaskets for it. I actually ordered 2 sets of gaskets because it said quantity 1 or 2. And I was like, well, shoot, I'm going to replace both of them. So I got another one of these in the house, but they come with 2 gaskets on them. I thought $34 for gaskets was a little expensive, but I just accepted it. But now I have to pay for it. I got a gasket set for it. I accidentally ordered 2 sets of them because they said quality or quantity a piece was 1 or 2, and I thought you ordered them separately, so I ordered 2 of them. I ordered 2 sets, so that's fine. It was only like 34 bucks. I thought that was a little expensive, but I was like, you know, stuff's expensive. But learn from that, so in case I ever need to put a new set on, I got a new set, so I don't gotta order it or wait on it. But hopefully these will be worth the crap for a long time. I don't have to put new ones on anytime soon. All right, I'm trying to put this gasket on here. I'm assuming that it just goes in where the clips go. I can't get all of them to clip in, but I think you're just supposed to get the majority of them to clip in. Got Gavin here, you know, always here. He's looking snazzy with his boots and his jeans. New jeans. I got my boots and my jeans on. Mine are cooler though, because mine are square toe. I got the dog over here eating a rock. All right, got everything back together. It looks a whole lot more sportier, racier, muscly, whatever you guys want to call it. I chipped it a little bit in a couple spots. No big deal, it's old anyways. This thing's, yeah, it's old, but it looks a lot better. I really like how it turned out. It's one of those little 12-footers. You sit here and look at it from here, like, oh my God, that's the nicest thing you ever seen. And then you look at it and you're like, oh, that thing is a piece of junk. But as long as you stand back here and look at it, it looks pretty good. I think it turned out pretty good for a little, well, it's supposed to be a little project, turned into a big kerfluffle because I don't know how to buy paint apparently. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to stick around for more. Blew up my last video. We're sitting at like 237 views, something like that. Appreciate it, guys. See you later.